we're back. I'm in the middle of something. I forgot what the fuck we were doing. What were we gonna do? Ah, Jesus. I forgot what the fuck we were finna do. Or did we already do it? We already did it, didn't we? I don't know. Let's go to, let's go to Brazz's office. Because we got the warrant for dude.
What evidence do you have? A print in the victim's blood. That'll do it. I'll bring him in.
You bring his punk ass in. We gonna bust Larry King ass. Larry King. Oh shit. It's Larry King, man. You motherfucker.
We found your fingerprints in blood on the computer keyboard in your office.
So what? I already told you I found Mark and I picked up his suicide note. There was blood everywhere.
And then you told us you left the construction site. You didn't mention going back to your office first.
Are you serious? Look, I wasn't keeping a record of my every movement, so yes, I went back to the office. And I went to the computer to check on where Mark had left everything.
Next time on
And
Larry
then
King.
I went home. How dare you ask me that question? No, I didn't write Mark's suicide note.
Oh shit. We didn't get the fucking print from the suicide note.
Absolutely not. I never laid a hand on Mark.
We didn't get
No, I didn't write Mark's suicide note.
I didn't get the fingerprint from the suicide note, I don't think. No, his fingerprint.
Turns out that Mark Enson's suicide note was printed from your computer after the time of death. Care to explain that?
Oh my god. This is not what it looks like.
Really? Because it looks like you did a very bad job trying to make a murder look like a suicide.
I didn't kill Mark. All I did was frame a guilty man.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mark killed himself. He jumped off that balcony. I don't think there's any question about that. But just in case there was going to be some question about it, I didn't want you guys snooping around my property for God knows how long looking for a killer. So I planted the suicide note, hoping you guys would just think it was an open and shut case.
That is one of the dumbest stories I've ever heard, Mr. Lynch. Not only is it an admission of obstruction, but it doesn't even begin to give you an alibi.
You want to know my alibi? Why don't you just ask Agent Huntby? Oh yeah, I know him. We actually haven't had the pleasure of a formal introduction, but let's just say we have mutual friends, and some of his friends have been tailing me for the last 6 months. Maybe they'll have some pictures for you. Maybe a recording, video. I understand they like to do that sort of thing. They're kinky like that.
Larry motherfucking King.
No one I can think of off the top of my head. But, you know, Mark was starting to alienate a lot of folks. He was starting to act crazy, manic, impulsive. I mean, the night he died, he must have called up some subcontractor out of the blue and hired him without my approval. To completely rip up the lobby and then plant that weird native cactus garden. But who the hell do you call after business hours to plant a damn garden? I don't know, but maybe that guy knows something about what happened to Mark.
Wait, you're telling us that that cactus isn't supposed to be there? Maybe we need to take a closer look at that garden.
We can sit here and you can continue to harass and try to intimidate me, but seriously, I have nothing more to say to you people.
You're being touched, Larry
Look,
King.
Agent Huntby, I'm fine with you and the feds piggybacking on our investigation, but when you have information we need, you need to share it with us immediately.
I appreciate your position, Jim. I do, but...
I don't give a damn what you appreciate. I want to know why we may be wasting our time interrogating a suspect if you already know he has an alibi.
I'm trying to tell you it wasn't my call. There are protocols for sharing information. Yes, we are. but I'm not in charge of that particular operation. Well, according to the field report, Lynch returned home from dinner at 3 a.m. No further movement was observed inside his house until the following morning. No. And the truth is, I can't confirm Zachary Lynch's whereabouts at the time of Mark Ensign's murder.
Why not?
This morning, Lynch apparently gave our surveillance team the slip.
So you trying to tell us that you don't trust your men?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you, Jim. Off the record, that is. On the record, I should tell you to go to hell.
Looks like we can't be sure whether Lynch was at home or not. Maybe it's time we looked at our crime scene a little more closely.
Go back to the crime scene.
Let's get this to the lab and find out what kind of plant it is.
Nothing else for us to get. If not, then I'm gonna go back to, let me see.
But I didn't do anything.
Your fingerprints will
Just
help
give us
prove
the
that.
fucking fingerprints,
All right.
bitch. Go back to the lab.
Check this out. So I was doing a little background on this ash meadow gum plant, and I found these articles related to the building of the La Ventura Casino. It seems that an environmental group called Primeval won a temporary injunction against Silver Sierra's construction of La Ventura. It was seeking a supplemental environmental impact report on the ash meadows habitat, which Primeval claimed was being threatened at the building site. But it looks like an appeals court overturned the injunction.
Interesting. What can you tell us in English? Fuckface. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Uh-huh. You know what it is. Oh, wait. Got some. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black
Well,
and yellow.
from the smell of it, I bet I can guess what that is. And if it's some sort of specialty fertilizer, then maybe we can connect it back to a specific manufacturer or distributor.
Should have been growing weed in that motherfucker. That's what they should have been doing. Alright. Let's search. Nope.
This is a high-grade synthetic fertilizer. It's rare enough that Brass should be able to contact the manufacturer and get a record of the people to whom they sell and ship their product. We should swing by his office.
Let's go. See what that bald head motherfucker. He ain't bald, is he? Oh, well, basically, shit. He holding on.
I'm on it. Obrera's lawyers were very cooperative. Unfortunately for us, there was only one buyer who purchased the fertilizer in our area. About 6 months ago, a nursery called Green Growth Plants.
Turns out that nursery is owned by a man by the name of Todd Stewart.
Todd Stewart?
We can't prove it yet, but we suspect he's connected to a group called Primeval. We think he's a terrorist, an eco-terrorist.
What? Look at this motherfucker. Fucking. I don't know who the fuck he looked like. It's just like a dumbass what he looked like.
Todd Stewart? We'd like to ask you a few questions.
I'm a little confused. Am I in some kind of trouble here?
He black.
Your name came up during the course
But
of a
always gotta
homicide
be a black man.
investigation.
Homicide? Who got killed?
Construction foreman over at the
Look here,
Laventura
Cracker.
site.
I don't know nothing
His
about
name
no
is
murder
Mark
there, boy.
Ensign.
I wasn't doing nothing but picking some cotton there. I don't bother none of you white folk. Good times.
No, I don't. No, sir, I don't. Not that I know of. No, I'm sorry. You know I did. That's why I'm here, isn't it?
Anyone else have access to it?
Yes. I have several people who work for me.
Don't be giving us no attitude, black guy.
You know, build a garden? Maybe water some plants?
Maybe grow some weeds
No
back
one ever
there.
had
You
it.
are black
And I would
after
never
all.
accept a job
Your
like
lips
that,
are
even
black.
if it were offered to me.
You had braids. You and your homeboys from the hood get
Their money
together.
no good for you?
Do we really need another casino in Las Vegas? Really? For that matter, do we really need another gated housing community or a freeway? When is this gonna stop? Not to get on my soapbox here, but I do consider myself to be a very active environmentalist, and I can't stand to bear witness to what we are doing to literally exterminate our planet. She truly is our Mother Earth, and we owe it to her to do whatever we can to keep her safe.
Black power, my brother.
Yes, I am familiar with them, and I already know what your next question is gonna be.
Are you a member of Primeval, Mr. Stewart?
No, I am not a member, but I will be honest with you. I believe in their cause, I do. This runaway train of so-called progress must be derailed somehow, otherwise this beautiful planet will die. And if protecting our planet sometimes means resorting to guerrilla gardening, so be it. It falls right in line with the traditional practice of civil disobedience.
Well, you may not be a member, but it kind of sounds like you might have pledged a few dollars over the years.
I often wish I had. And I bet you wish I had. Because that would mean you could arrest me right now for helping to finance a terrorist group. But the sad truth is, I don't have the courage of my convictions. I'm just a gardener. Of my shoe? Why?
Is there a problem, Mr. Stewart?
I got a problem with you playing fast and loose with my rights. But you know what? Let's just get this whole thing over with. Take my whole damn shoe if you like.
You can get your fucking feet off the table, black man.
You gotta be kidding, right?
Black people, man,
You
don't know how to
need draw
respect
your
nobody's
blood. Just a
property,
swab
boy.
to the mouth will do. Totally
Damn.
painless.
But why?
We'd like to be able to exclude you as a potential suspect.
You guys really are a piece of work. Whatever, take it. Haven't we been over this? No, I've never been to the Laventura site. What? That doesn't mean anything.
You're right, that was a mistake.
I don't know, shit. We ain't got nothing on you.
Why do you think that's my footprint? What? No, I've never heard a living soul.
You just put anything on him. We'll come back, man. Black man did everything. We don't need no fucking evidence.
Thank you for your cooperation,
He's
Mr.
black,
Stewart.
man. That's enough
But
evidence.
we'd like you to stick around for a little
Jesus.
bit while we verify some information.
You know, I don't mind
He
helping.
got
you
his
guys.
footprint
I
or
just
whatever
mind
from
being
his
treated
shoe.
like a
So
friend.
we'll go to the
Well,
lab and
if
we'll
the shoe fits.
look at it, and then we'll come back. and we'll ask him that same question. Where do we go for that? I gotta remember which lab. I think it's this one and this computer. Right? Shit. Yeah, comparison. We'll put the, no, it's not. I don't think. Wait. We did get his, print, didn't we? Ties to his DNA. We didn't get his shoe print. I thought we did. Shit. I guess not. What the fuck? The fuck happened? I thought we got his shoe. Jesus. Did we not get his print? I thought we did. What the fuck? Oh, let me stop the video.